Romans 12:2 contains one of the most famous instructions in the entire Bible: be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You'll find it stitched onto motivational graphics and quoted in wellness apps as a call to change your thinking. It appears in commencement speeches and corporate seminars, treated as Scripture's version of a mindset upgrade. Most people bring a specific assumption to this verse. We hear it as a technique you perform on yourself. The idea that if you think more positive thoughts and reframe your helpmot, your life will transform accordingly. Taking this sentence alone turns a specific theological conclusion into a generic proverb. No sentence in the New Testament was meant to survive being lifted out of the paragraph that produced it. The actual instruction starts with a single, easily ignored word: therefore. That word reaches backward through 11 chapters of the densest argument in the New Testament and pulls all of it forward at once. Follow that word backward, and you find that renewing the mind is the conclusion of a massive story that started long before Paul ever issued the command. To understand that story, we have to look at the letter's origin in the year 57 AD. Paul is writing from Corinth, a rebuilt Roman colony sitting on a narrow strip of land between two busy ports. It is a city defined by status, patronage, and a restless culture of public display. Inside a rented house, a scribe named Tertius is the one holding the pen. His hand likely aches from the hours spent documenting the voice of another man. By the time Tertius finally writes the word therefore, 11 chapters have already come out of Paul's mouth. He has recorded an argument about universal guilt, a righteousness that comes by faith rather than earning it, and a spirit that ends the losing war inside a person. Paul establishes a strict order of operations. Mercy is given first, and the physical, whole-life response of reasonable service is the logical result of understanding that mercy. Only after cementing that foundation does Paul deliver the two verbs: do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed. The original Greek text reveals a grammatical detail that shifts the entire meaning of the instruction. Both be conformed and be transformed carry passive force. These are not actions you perform on yourself. You are pressed into the shape of this age by an outside pressure, and you are transformed into something else by an outside power. Since the grammar is passive, mind renewal is something we receive rather than manufacture. It is the organic response to grace, not a technique for earning it. To see what is being renewed, we have to look at what was originally broken. In chapter 1, Paul describes a humanity that traded the truth for a lie, resulting in a debased mind. The Greek word refers to an ancient assayer's test for purity. A debased mind is literally a mind that failed the test for genuine currency. When Paul says the renewed mind is for discerning or testing the will of God in chapter 12, he uses that same root. A mind that once failed the test at the start of the letter is now remade to pass it at the end. Willpower cannot fix a mind that fails the assayer's test. Paul points toward a mind made new in kind, a work of the Spirit that allows us to see rightly rather than just trying harder to think better thoughts. The specific word for transformation, metamorpho, is used in only a few other places, most notably to describe Jesus on the mountain, when his ordinary appearance gave way to the glory underneath. Paul is describing a hidden glory breaking through the surface. He is telling the church that the same kind of breakthrough is available in their minds as they behold the glory of the Lord. This passage isn't asking you to adopt a productivity hack or a new mental habit. It never tells you to transform yourself. It tells you to stop letting one age shape you and to let an outside power do what only that power can do. Mind renewal is the organic result of spending enough time immersed in the mercy established in the first 11 chapters. When you stay rooted in that soil, the transformation becomes the logical way you see the world.